Hi, this is Terry. I'm the founder of Shine.Online, and today I'm going to show you how to upload an event and associate it to your listing. The first thing you need to do on the home page is click on Login, and this is where you'll enter your email and password that you registered to the platform with. Then you click on Login. Once you've done that, you'll see your name appear at the top with a small arrow on the side. You'll select Dashboard, and that will take you to your dashboard, which is your command center for your entire platform, where you can see statistics and ratings. We have a separate video explaining the dashboard and how to use it. You can find that in the Resources tab of the platform. For here, this is where you edit your listing and you can add a deal or a discount, but to add an event, you click on Add Content. This is where you can add events, classifieds, which are like books or t-shirts, they're physical products, or an article, and this is where you upload and publish an article linking it to your profile page. For today, we're just going to click on Events. This is where you add the title of your event, an image, choose file to upload it from your computer, and click on Browse to select the kind of event it is. So oftentimes it's a webinar, or it can be a support group, or a meditation series. Whatever it is, just click on the plus. We recommend that you don't click too many because they appear as text previews, overlaying your thumbnail. And if there's too many, it will actually hide your title. Then you associate listing. This is super important because this is how people can find your events. If they go to your web page, to your profile page, there will be a tab that appears that's called Events, and they can click on that to see all the events you offer. By the way, that's also how you will get an articles tab on your web page. When you associate articles, people can click on that tab and see all of the articles that you've published. But it's a two-way street. They can go to the events page, see your event, and then click on your name to take them to your profile. The summary is a 250 character summary of the event. This is where you need to be very efficient with your words, very descriptive, but still make it very interesting, making people want to click on it to find out more. Once they click on it, they'll be able to see the full description of your event. We recommend that you always encourage people to sign up to your event by clicking on the website link above. Unfortunately, we don't have a Book Now button. We only have a website link on the events page, and we're working on fixing that. And the website link is here. And this is where you would include the link to your calendar booking, whether that's on your website or a third-party site like Calendly, for example. That's what you would put here, not your website. Afterwards, you've got the keywords for the search. So, for example, if you're offering a webinar on blockages to abundance, for example, you would write abundance, click enter to separate it, and then you could do prosperity, click enter, and you could also write blockages. Write as many keywords as you'd like. You have up to 20, and these would be words that people use on our platform that would allow them to see your event come up in the search results. Facebook pages is great for recurring events or support groups. Oftentimes those have specific dedicated Facebook pages, and that's what you would include here. We recommend not putting your personal Facebook page because that can get confusing. Just keep everything associated to the event itself. Again, the URL would be the booking link. If you aren't doing a physical event, you would probably leave all of this blank. That's what we would recommend. If it's an online, leave it open. If you are doing a physical meet and greet or a physical event, then you would put the details of the where. This part's very important. You need the start date and the end date, even if it's on the same day. So don't leave anything blank or the event won't upload. click the start time and the end time, the AM or PM, and it will automatically register that this is in your time zone. So we encourage you to click on display event, display time zone of the event there so people understand. Since this is an international platform, we get people from all over the world. SEO, this will automatically populate the title that you gave above. And the slug URL is basically the web address, and it will also automatically populate your title. Now, if you've got a really long title, that means your web address will be really long. And in fact, it may have been truncated a little bit. We recommend that you delete any words that aren't necessary to keep it short and punchy and more Google friendly that way. SEO keywords are the keywords that someone would put into Google to find your event. And the description here would be simply a copy and paste of the 250 character summary description that you had here. This would be what would appear in a Google search as the description of your event. Now, what's really important is to click save. A lot of people don't click save and it's all lost. Uh, One thing that we recommend that everyone do when working on our platform is to create the text in a Word or Google document so that you take your time and wordsmith in the Word document and then simply copy and paste all of the information into the platform. This is because sometimes our servers will log you out without you knowing, and therefore, even if you do click save, you've been logged out and none of this will register. This happens because sometimes people are too long, and it can be longer than, let's say, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And in that case, you may get logged out. So a best practice we recommend for everyone, simply copy and paste all of this information. And the advantage is that you have a record of that event in your documents so that in the future, if you want to create something similar, you've already have that saved, these descriptions saved. So I hope this helps understanding how to add an event. And if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them. Simply reach out at info@shine.online. Thanks for watching.